Ideas are nothing. Part 2. I have to drive this part home because too many people are focusing on the idea and they're not focusing on the execution. The biggest mistake, one of the biggest mistakes you can make, coming from experience, being a person who used to do the same thing, who used to focus on the idea instead of the execution, I'm telling you, that is the biggest mistake you'll make, because at the end of the day, only the execution matters. You have to be able to get things done. The world is made by people who get things done. Why can't you see that? The world is not made by scholars and people with ideas and people who just go around pontificating and debating and all this type of bullshit. Ideas are worth nothing. Fuck. Ideas are worth nothing. I have failed so many times because I put too much into an idea. 2019, 2018. Man, I couldn't catch a break because I was so focused on the idea, and I didn't understand why. Because I was so focused on the idea, I had a skewed way of what entrepreneurship was. Entrepreneurship is about execution. It's not about the idea. Like I said, look at WhatsApp. Look at Kick. Same idea, different outcomes. Kick and WhatsApp is the same damn thing. Different outcomes. Look at Zoom. Look at Skype. Look at Zoom and look at Skype. Same damn idea. Two different outcomes. Ideas are worthless. They are nothing. They're nothing but potential. And potential cannot be calculated. I already did a video on that. You can't calculate potential. Potential is worth nothing and everything at the same time because you can't calculate potential. And ideas are nothing but potential. They're what could be. They're what ifs. It's in the air. It's still undefined. It's no guarantee. With the idea, you can't guarantee anything. There's no guarantee with the idea. You can have a business idea, you can have a business plan, and you think that you're going to make money, but if you don't pay attention to how your services get to the customer, and if you don't pay attention to how your customer pays you, also, that's also important. Execution. And you have to be inventive with these things. You have to innovate these things. These are execution. Listen, one person can have an idea that's worth $1 million, okay? But if they don't have the talent or resources to actualize that idea, to bring it to fruition, to make it practical, then that idea is worthless. But the same person can have the skills and can have the resources and can have the talent to actualize that idea, and he can make $2 million, $3 million, $1 million. He can turn the idea into $1 million company. I'm telling you what I know from experience. This is not bullshit that I'm just pulling out my ass. This is shit that I've seen and that I've been through. Okay? Ideas are worth nothing. I didn't see entrepreneur who had a great idea, but the business went down the flames. My business almost went down in flames. Why? Because I was too focused on the idea, too focused on bringing ideas, not focused on how I will get my product to my customer, how I will innovate and get to my customer experience, not focusing on my customer experience, how my customers use my product, what they do with my product. I didn't think about any of that. What was I thinking about? The idea. Listen, at the end of the day, nothing is new under the sun, okay? And your idea will be copied. If it's a great enough idea, either someone else is doing it too, because nothing happens under a vacuum. Even a light bulb was not created under a vacuum. It was other people creating light bulbs too. It's just that Thomas Edison won the race. He won the race. But it was other people creating light bulbs too. Tesla is not the first electric car. There have been electric cars before that company, and there are electric cars now during that company. Look at Fisker. Look at Polaris. All electric car companies. But why is Tesla winning right now? Why do some people don't even know what Polaris is? Why did Fisker run out of business? Well, mainly because of execution. Fisker, that's a whole other that's a whole other thing. I mean, they bit off designs and, their reputation was a little bit janky too. And I did a video on that. But it's about the execution. Fisker and Tesla is the same company. Fisker and Polaris is the same company. But why do we only hear about Tesla? Why do we only know about Tesla? Why do most people haven't even heard of Polaris? I know you haven't. Because of execution. So many people are going to have the same idea at the same time. But it all depends on who executes this idea the best. Some people might even copy your idea, and they will copy the idea and execute it better than you. You have to be focused on execution. Because that's the only thing that matters. Okay? This is the Gutsy Entrepreneur. If this was any value to you, like, share, subscribe. But most important, stay vigilant.